Good morning everyone, welcome back to Hearthstone. My name is Rooster and today we're playing Cthulhu Warrior, which is a deck that's inspired by one of the pre-constructed or one of the deck recipes, as we can call it, in our deck builder. The third deck that is prescribed for Warrior. I can call it a prescription, right? If they're called deck recipes, kind of makes sense. But anyway, the third one of those is actually a nice blueprint for a Cthulhu Warrior deck. So I started out with that one, and then I threw out basically everything. Ended up with this list, which of course includes a number of. I think that's actually good against Warrior. A number of experimental cards. I'm not really sure whether Elise is needed, for example. Whether Doomcaller is any good. Whether one Beckoner of Evil makes any sense. Basically, it's all a balance of getting enough Cthulhu buffs in your deck to actually make sense. Having enough late game threats to survive the control matchup. And so on and so forth. It's a nice little balance, and I did take some inspiration from other decks that have emerged so far. So I'm hoping this one will work out, but we'll have to see about that. So far, I've done one game against the Reno Warlock, which didn't end well because he was able to stabilize with a Jiraxis and an Acidic Swampoos. Was a little unfortunate, but of course that's no real indication of how things should be going. As well, I recorded that episode or that game. Actually, that's going out. Do we just want to draw a card? I think I might as well just draw a card. I don't think playing this here has any real benefits. So I recorded that game and realized my mic was still turned off, so yeah, that was a whole lot of good. It was an interesting game though, so kind of miffed about missing out on that one, but we'll compensate by playing some good games over here. Ooh. We might be facing a N'Zoth Warrior deck, it seems, which is interesting. Let's see how we can make that work. We've got an Axe here. We could have an Axe to grind with our opponent here. I might Shield Slam that, to be honest. Not sure whether that's worth it immediately right now, but yeah, we can do that next turn. Or we could go into Sylvanas. No, that's not going to happen. Let's just do that next turn anyway. We'll probably Cthulhu's Chosen and Shield Slam then, and that's probably fine. Even if he hits us in the face with the axe, yeah. Oh. Well, he has an axe to grind with me, it seems. Alright, we may have to kill that instead. I'm not too scared of the 1-1 at the moment. At the very least. Ooh, next turn we could ship Sylvanas and steal something. How's that? How is that? Could also Cthulhu and then just spam that guy. How are we getting rid of this one then? It's a little iffy here. It seems like a nice card actually if you're running a N'Zoth Warrior deck. Especially if your opponent is as slow as we are. Let's just draw another card. I'm not sure how best to handle this one. Ooh, Goral should be nice. How many cards do we have? We have 9, that's absolutely fine. Okay, let's just do the Goral next turn, and that'll turn out nicely.
Welcome to the grand...
Well, depending, of course, on what our opponent is up to, but yeah, that should be fine. We're taking some damage, but that's okay. And we have a Justicar of our own, so that should be fine. We can even... No, we cannot really, but... That's okay with me. Let's just... Oh. Actually, do we really want to replace this with the... yeah, sure. Yeah, the X is not that important here. The X is not really that important in the grand scheme of things. Might be a waste, but sure. Guess I'm okay with that. He's hitting us for 7 here, so that means we have 3 armor left. We can still shield slam the Justicar, or we might be able to do something else. Not really sure here. We'll have to check that out. Maybe if we top deck a Ghoul, that'll be nice. Then we can Ghoul and Disciple and then shield slam this thing. Well, we don't have a way to armor up, unfortunately. So that's not going to work out. We may have to hit this. Yeah, I guess I'm okay with that. Then we can Justicar of our own, which is... No, that's actually really bad against the axe he has.
What now?
Let me think. What is not bad against his axe? Actually, there's a lot of stuff really bad against the axe. Well, we can just hit this and then Sylvanas, which should be fine. Nope, that is not Sylvanas. That's not the Sylvanas you're looking for. Yeah, this could be fine. I don't mind stealing that, or the 5/5 that comes out of it. Not sure, I would actually prefer stealing the 1/1. Because that means it dies on my side, and he doesn't get it back with the N'Zoth play. Which can be important. I'm really only expecting this card in a N'Zoth deck, I think. Also part of the idea here is to make his axe as awkward as possible, and a lot of our cards are actually kind of bad against that, so kind of holding out on those and seeing if we can get any value out of that.
What now?
Oh, we could have actually Bran plus Discipled, but it also gives value to the 1/1, and I would really like to steal that, I think. Well, we'll see how this works out. Might even shield slam. Oh, we've used both our shield blocks. That's actually kind of awkward. Would certainly like... Wait, would I like a Ghoul here? I'm not quite sure. I am actually not sure. Well, we didn't get the option, so that's out of the question. Probably just hitting in here.
Let none survive.
And then what? No, there's a question. Probably Disciple. Maybe combined with Bran? No, combining with Bran seems awful, I think. And seeing as he has some decent options to hit in here, I think I can also safely play this one. Also happens to bring our Cthulhu up to 10, which is nice since we have a shield bearer on hand. And that can be important. He might just bite the bullet, hit Sylvanas in with his face, and then brawl afterwards, perhaps. We'll have to see how this works out. Does he have a revenge or a ghoul, or what is going to happen? Okay, just hits that. Doesn't play anything else, I presume. Yeah, I guess if he manages to get rid of that, then I don't get to steal anything. Would I like to steal a 5/5? I think that's better than stealing nothing. I think I'm overloading a bit on the board, which is a little unfortunate, but I think this is still a decent play. It's something he has to deal with, and that's probably good for us. The 1/1 did die on his side, so it will come back with the N'Zoth. That's probably coming up. But at least this forces him to at least commit onto the board, which is it's good.
I wonder.
Let's see what we're going to do with this brand, though. That's definitely a real question. That's a shield slam. I'm okay with that. I've got plenty of big stuff coming up. Usually warriors like this only really have 3 big removals, so that's something to keep in mind. 4 big removals, so two shield slams and 2 executes. So definitely something to keep in mind there. Are we... Well, we're probably just armoring up every turn. And then, are we going for the brand play? I think we can, sure. It's probably not important enough to... And it does paint a big old bullseye on top of Bran, which I think is good. This is probably good enough.
Flee, screaming.
That Cthulhu is really ominous, by the way. So yeah, he's really incentivized to deal with this Bran ASAP, and we'll see how he goes about that. Might even waste another big removal on that, and that's good for us.
What
We're going to need to draw some cards pretty soon, though. How about you play something really big here, so I can slam it and then hit my face into it? That would be really nice. Ooh, nice. Shield Slam. That's good. That's both Shield Slams down, so we don't really have an incentive to get his armor down at all costs, at the very least. So that's good. This is never going to be better than now, I think, so might as well get it out of the way. Yeah, would he brawl that? Maybe would. It's still not a great brawl, so I guess I'm fine with that. Probably saving the Acolyte for a turn where I'm also using Blood to Ichor on it. So I'm at least getting one card. Not sure whether whether our opponent would consider a brawl if I played the Acolyte here. He probably would at least consider it. Let's see how our cards are doing. We're doing equal on cards, it's fine. And I'm ahead in armor right now, so that's good. We both have the Justicar, so that's useful. Are we drawing a card? I guess we're drawing a card. We still have the Slam, Execute combo, we have a Brawl. Does commit onto the board, but he already has an Axe. I'm not too worried about this, and I really want a card right now. Because that's an area he is ahead in. If he brawls right now, I would be a sad, sad panda. No offense, of course, Disciple. Alright, so he'll consider brawling this, and I think I'm okay with that. Of course, he already has the axe, so he can also remove the last minion as long as it's not the shield bearer. He'll probably do it. Or... yes, of course he does. Why would you remain at max health, though? I don't think that's particularly in your favor. Ooh, at least that's a good draw. Yeah. And we're always hitting that. You can draw your card. That's okay with me. I don't know whether to expect an Elise from him also. That's another good question, I think. Yeah, at least he hasn't played it yet, so we should be ahead in that regard. I'm a little worried about all these cards in his hand, though. Did we see any other death rattles from him? I don't think we have. So it's just the summoner. And that's basically it. Interesting. Well, we're just getting armor here, and we're getting armor at a faster pace than him, so I guess that's good for us. We have equal cards in deck. And he has to play something first, so that's good for us. Sure. I don't intend on playing anything here. And if neither is he, then that's okay with me.
Get back.
He has to play something next turn, so I don't feel obliged to play anything here. And there's a real chance we might be able to get some Doomcaller value here. And we're rapidly going ahead in the armor race, so that's good. We've already used our Acolyte, so there's not much card draw left, except maybe the Slam. There's just one Slam. That's good enough. And that is definitely... alright. I guess that works. That is definitely going down. So we execute that. Do we slam this guy? That might be a bit greedy. And it would leave us without any way of activating our execute, which is a little worrisome. Would we prefer the shield slime or the execute? We have 2 executes in hand, right? And we don't need an activator right now, so I think that's the preferred method here. And I think we do hit this. No, the Goral isn't going to be of too much value anymore, so I guess that's okay. It's still a Fiery Borax at this point, and I think I'm okay with that. Our opponent has to play something or risk burning a card. He might be okay with that, but... yeah, sure. I think I'll use the Ghoul here and just give him 2 armor. That is probably okay. He's already used both of his Fiery Boraxes, I think. And now we have the upper hand again. We're, let's see... 42 minus 4 equals 38. 38 minus 11 means 27 armor. Well, 23 armor ahead of him. And we have the map still in our deck, which is good. That'll be good in the late game matchup. He's already used 1 Brawl, which is good for us, and Cthulhu should be a big problem for him. Well, he does have... how many cards? Fine with passing. He does have both of his executes left. But he does need a way to damage Cthulhu first, so I think I'm fine with that. And we have to Doomcaller to shovel Cthulhu back if it dies. Although he might he drop Sylvanas there? He can't shield slam Sylvanas, so I guess that's okay. Do we want to draw with the slam? I don't think we want to. Oh, and that's not a bad draw. Let me think here. Do we just slam this? We don't want to draw a card here, I think. We lose our activator, but we do have a disciple. Oh, we could actually disciple first. How about we disciple this and hit it? Puts it to 1 on the board. That's actually not that valuable. This might be a better activator than the slam, to be honest. Let's hit it and then slam. And we will Veclore next turn, I think. We still have 8 cards, that's fine. That's both armor smiths down. Not that I'm too worried about those, but...
I have no time for games.
Ooh, there's a Sylvanas. Alright. That is pretty good for us. We can take 5 damage to execute that, I think. Although the shield slams might become worthless pretty soon. Well, once we're in fatigue, the shield slams become useless. But if we turn everything into legendaries, I guess that doesn't matter anymore. We just want to spend 1 mana here, and I guess the shield slam's fine. We still have this thing, and we still have the Emperors. Just leave an activator open for the execute, actually. Let's see how he deals with this. He doesn't have any shield slams anymore, so this might actually be awkward. I haven't seen the map yet. It's probably last 4 cards. That's okay. Cthulhu too. Cthulhu and the map, both in the last 4 cards. Typical. But I think I'm okay in this matchup here. Ooh, there's a Goral. Okay. He can deal with a lot of stuff in that way. He can deal with a lot of stuff, but it does go at the cost of health. So in that regard, that's good for us. Ooh, there's someone. It's 14. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I think I can safely drop him here even. Start shredding that armor and force some removal. He can't hit into it, so he'll need to use an execute activator. We don't have to play him right now, but I think him not being able to hit into it is good. Oh, I accidentally pressed the armor button. That's fine, that's fine. No need to worry. We'll just make Cthulhu a little bit bigger. And that's still okay. The Divine Shield will be awkward again. So I suppose that's good. Might play a Ghoul to get rid of the shield. In that case, I will replace my weapon with a Fiery War Axe, I think. Ooh, a silence. Hello. Slams that, alright. Yeah, I will... Well, actually, I can use Cthulhu's removal here. I think I like that. Sure. Well, I could also use Disciple first, but that would lose me on both of my Execute activators. I think this is better. This should certainly get rid of that. Shred through his armor, which is good. Cthulhu probably dying here, since he's already used the Sylvanas. Oh, he might N'Zoth to get Sylvanas back. But then I have Brawl, which is also good. Huh. The N'Zoth turn is going to be inconvenient, but we're way ahead in the armor game. And we do still have this Doomcaller coming up, so I'm not that worried as long as Cthulhu does die on my side. It's something to be concerned about. So let's make absolutely sure that Cthulhu does not get stolen, and then we'll be fine. This game's been going on for a while. So yeah, Cthulhu's not that big, but you don't really need all the Cthulhu cards. You just need to make sure he's at least 10, and then he's still dangerous. That is 16 to the face, oh my. Alright, so that's the first Execute. And... oh, hey, hello. Did not expect you here. How are we getting rid of that guy? Well, I guess the Shield Collar will do. The Shield's Bearer, I mean. Or the Doomcaller himself. That will at least get rid of some part of it. Let me think here. Well... oh well. Map is still the very last card. We better Doomcaller quick, I guess. Does he still have an Execute? I think he might have. But that's okay. I can take a few hits for the Scairn. He can suicide it into the Doomcaller, but I'm not actually that worried about it. And he'll die from fatigue so quickly. So much more quickly than I do. Because he's got no armor left at this point. And I've got almost 100 health. That's a real problem. So he can double hit and then use a Whirlwind effect, but he's got to win this game with just the 7 cards he has in his hand. That's going to be rough. I still have an Execute. Do I still have a Shield Slam? No, I used that on Sylvanas already. So I have the double Brawls, and they'll be important for any N'Zoths. Alright, so triple hits. Triple hit is fine. I've got double Brawl coming up, so I'm not too worried at the moment. I can just leave this alone even. Come on, map me. Map me. Definitely mapping here. Hey, look who's here. I'm not turning Cthulhu into a random card. Sorry if you were waiting to see that happen. That plus that does kill this. I don't want to throw that into the brawl. You go N'Zoth. I can wait. I can definitely wait here. 1 card in the deck. We've got 8 cards here. Going to be no problem. And we can turn all of this into a legend. Or we can just slowly wait for him to die. I'm okay with that also. Cthulhu kills this, and then he Nazoths, and then I brawl, but Nazoth doesn't kill it. I better Cthulhu before he Nazoths, I think. Sure. I think I'm okay with that. He still needs an activator. He has to hit into this. I don't think he has a decent way to deal with this. He's into fatigue, and he's like 60-ish health behind. I don't think he has a good way out. There's a revenge and an execute, and I can just wait. I don't even have to play monkey. That's actually kind of ridiculous. He has to make the first move. He has to make the first move or he's dead. So, I can wait. Don't worry. So he has to Nazoth. There it comes, alright. He just has 3 targets in his deck? Wow. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Alright, so we brawl. Alright, that's actually a little below average. Do we brawl again? I guess we do. It's not really going to... is it going to get much worse than this? I don't know. He may have to finish this quickly. He doesn't have too long. How much fatigue am I taking? Wait, can I not see? There's 1, and then there's 3, and then there's 2. Okay, so I'm taking... Wait, I don't understand anymore. I think I brawl again, but I'm not... Yeah, that eliminates all but 1, sure. That's probably worth it. Alright, it's just a 5-5. I can take that for a long time, I think. Can I actually kill that easily? I have 1, I have 2, and then I have to exit again. That's probably fine. I can play this guy too. It's probably better than the average legendary. I might actually golden monkey with nothing. That's actually kind of ridiculous. Wait, did she even give me armor? Oh yeah, I'm already way into fatigue, right? Alright. Well played, sir. There was no way out for him. There was absolutely no way out. Alright, my god's better than your god. Ha! Eat that. Nazoth. Eat that. Can't beat the double Cthulhu. Okay, so let's hope for less of a grind this time. That took 25 minutes, oh my god. Oh my, that took 25 minutes. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? Oh, joy, another warrior. Well, we might just have 2 games today. Cthulhu's Chosen seems good, Ravaging Ghoul seems bad. Although it's better in the early game, where I can... I only have 1 Acolyte myself. I think Cthulhu's Chosen is good, and I don't really need the other cards. We'll have to see. Oh, that's good with Execute, then. Alright.
Greetings.
It's like the most useful part of a Cruel Taskmaster, only better. How's that? How is that? Did I greet my opponent yet? Let's just greetings him. Boy, has the meta changed. Will this be an exciting match? Boy, will it ever. At least we both know where we're standing, so that's okay. Basically expecting another armor up, unless he's patron, of course. That could be true.
Do you have the artifact?
Or we might be facing a mirror match, which is also a thing that could happen. Ooh, early Elise. That could be worrisome. Alright, I think we're playing this one. Can't easily get rid of this, I think, and would often leave Elise at 1 health, even if he can. So then the ghoul can finish that off. Blood to Acre? Acre or Iker? Is it Acre or Iker? I'm not sure. I think it's Acre. Blood to Acre.
What now?
Yeah, and I can usually finish that off, so that's fine. Slime, I'm not too worried about the slime. Oh, Slime. Okay, he's already expecting a fatigue war here. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Let's see how we deal with this. Do I want to draw a card? I might want to draw a card. But let's just at least for now. Well, will this ever be exciting? Let's see. Elise kills Elise. Slime stays. I am not sure here who's in favor of winning the long game. I could blood and then ghoul. How's that? It's not awful. I'm not sure whether I want to draw cards yet. Main concern. Leaves me without armoring up, but armoring up is not all that good if there's a minion on the field. So I guess that's okay. So we blood and we ghoul. Oh, and we armor up. I kind of forgot about that. Sure. Excellent. Now the real question here is, what would our opponent's late game finishers be? Well, is he drawing cards? He is. He certainly is. Alright. I think I'm okay with that. Ooh, early map. That's probably pretty good for us. Do we let him draw his cards? I think we let him draw his cards. That's fine. Let's map. And let's... Ooh, how's that? We could probably be greedy here, right? I think we can be greedy here. Alright. I think we're okay like that. Let's just cycle. Sure.
Job's done.
I'm okay with cycling here. He could deal 1 damage to this. He could slam it, I guess. Maybe he's a Cthulhu deck himself and he can Disciple of Cthulhu. That would be unfortunate, I guess. Oh, okay. Now we can Disciple that down. Oh, and we're facing the mirror match, alright. How important are brawls? Good question. Good question. I think I'm okay doing it like this. Do we want to kill the Divine Shield first? No, we want to get the important stuff out of the way first. Which is eliminating options. Alright, so our Cthulhu is 10 already, and his is... Yes, ours is 10 and his is 8. Alright, we're kind of behind in cards, but we might be able to fix that with the Acolyte. I would surely like a ghoul here. I would really like that, yeah. Might be someone... Oh, hey, hello there. Right when I needed you. Definitely not Brenning here. I think I can draw 1 card. We're slightly, sure. We are slightly ahead in the card draws, but slightly behind in the armor game, so that's a consideration. But then we have to board, at the very least. So we should be able to fix this as long as he doesn't efficiently deal with this. Slightly behind in cards, slightly ahead on the board. I think I'm okay with this, yeah. And we're ahead of in the Elise game, and that's important. We could get a bonus Cthulhu buff off here, but I don't think that's... Ooh, he's going to be way ahead in the armor game. That's actually kind of important. Important consideration. I think it shouldn't matter as long as we either draw the monkey first or have a better Cthulhu game. I think we can trade the ghoul there. That's probably fine. And playing Bran here seems like a waste. So as long as we keep 3 damage on the board, we are still ahead in the armor game. Yeah, that's how it works. We're dealing 3 damage a turn, he gains 4 armor, we gain 2 armor. So effectively we're gaining 1 health on him every turn. And that armor total is starting to get a little concerning, and he hasn't used any shield slams yet, I think. I'm okay with passing here.
This way.
He has to make his play first, and the longer you wait, the longer we have to build up our armor. So that's okay with me. He might... No, he won't play his Cthulhu here. Oh, there's the Goral. Alright. Using the first charge of the Goral on the 2-3 is absolutely fine with me. Now we're only dealing 1 damage a turn though, which means we're starting to run behind. We could play the Cthulhu though. That's 12, that's 13 damage. He can still shield slam it. I don't like that too much. But playing the Bran into the Goral seems kind of awful. I think we'll just have to wait for a turn. Even though this is not an exchange that's in our favor, because he's gaining 4 armor a turn, of course. But I think he's going to play something pretty soon. Alright, and we can start catching up, that's nice. We might slam this even. We're not going to use our... we can just make the return play. That's okay with me. And if he wants to slam into the Justicar, I think I'm okay with that. Sure.
To the Grand Tournament champion.
Sure. Alright, he can hit into that, and that's okay with me. Now we're starting to catch up, and we are ahead in the monkey game, which is important. He's also already used the biggest charge on his Goral, which means using his next charge would leave him unable to kill a shield bearer with it. And I think that's important. Because killing a shield bearer, the shield bearer is by approximation one of the biggest things in the deck, along with the Twin Emperors. And I think it's rather important that you are able to kill one of those with the Goral if you want to stay ahead. Hello there. Talking about shield bearers. We can shield slam that though, so that's fine. Or we top deck a Goral and it'll be nice. Oh, there's a card. We can Cthulhu and probably kill it. How's that? I don't hate it, but he's got a lot of armor. We're not burning through the armor at any rate. And if Cthulhu dies, I think I'm okay with that. Am I okay with that? We're not armoring for a turn, but we're eating a lot of his armor, so I guess that's okay. There's no way we're getting a Bran plus Cthulhu out, so that's probably fine. We'll have to wait a bit with the second Cthulhu, but I think this is okay. If it doesn't kill it, then the 2-1 will likely be able to. So that's good. So he's still able to shield slam this, which is unfortunate, but there's no real way to prevent that. So basically expecting that right here. And there's a shield slam, alright. But that's to be expected, and he's used 1, so that's good. If he Cthulhu's next turn, can I kill his? There's a question. His is 12, so I can kill it as long as he doesn't Goral our face. Well, that's unlikely. So that's good. As long as we can keep our armor game ahead of his Cthulhu, then I think we're okay. And do we Doomcaller? I think we Doomcaller. That seems nice. And it's a nice big thing. He has to probably shield slam again. We didn't have to play that, but I think it's good enough here. Right, blood to Icarus and execute. That's fine. We can X that. And I think still stay ahead in the armor game. Well, we're not ahead in the armor game, but we are ahead of Cthulhu in the armor game, and that's what counts. We can play this end armor up, so that's rather weak. We can also slam it, but I think getting value out of the weapons is important here. And we should probably brand this, by the way. So killing that first, and then when there's an empty turn, we can brand and shield bearer to catch back up. Oh, he's got his map. Alright, so he's got 7 cards in his deck. He might draw Monkey first, and that might be concerning. But we do have a brawl, I guess that's okay. And if he monkeys now, then he loses Cthulhu, so it's a trade-off, definitely. Oh, hello there. That's not good enough right now, is it? It's 16, so he's still able to shield slam that. And I would prefer if he didn't. Yeah, I don't mind gaining some armor here. Is that really needed? He can still kill Bran with his. I don't have to play cards here.
What now?
I don't have to play cards here. So I think I won't. Actually, he has 8 now, but am I able to kill that? Oh, that's cute. I might have to roll that actually. That's a little ugly. That's actually a really good play. Do I still have my Emperor? I think I do. Yeah, I may have to brawl this, so that's probably okay. Let's see what survives. It's a little unfortunate, but it's going to be the best brawl we're gonna get, I think. Do I want to draw a card? I don't think I want to draw a card. Do I want to execute that? No, definitely not. I'll take a hit from it. And then probably kill it next turn, or do I just shield slam that? I might need it if he monkeys first.
What now?
I'm definitely armoring up. And I can slam and possibly... No, I've used my Ichor, I've used both of my ghouls, so it's not going to get much better than this. I just have to shield slam that. Don't like it. I don't have to remove it right now. Oh, I could let that die to Cthulhu. That would have been a way better idea. I could have taken it once. But I can use Cthulhu as a board wipe also. As long as I kill Sylvanas first, of course. But that's fine. We can kill Sylvanas here, right? Do I want to give him the shield bearer? I don't. Oh, I can slam Sylvanas afterwards. That's probably fine. I can shield block to draw a card. Do I want to do that? I guess I want to. Yes. It's still a race who gets to monkey first, so I guess that's good. Does he want to Cthulhu yet? I don't know whether he wants to Cthulhu yet. His is 14? Well, I guess he does. Oh, it eliminates enough armor that I can't execute it. Wait, I still can. Alright, that's fine. And I could probably shield bearer because he's not going to... Yeah, that's okay. So I can armor up, shield slam Cthulhu. I still have an execute, so that's okay. I have 2 executes even. So I can do this, I can drop shield bearer and get back up to a decent armor total. And we are still fine. He can trade the 2-3 and the Gorehowl, but that would leave him unable to kill Bran with the Gorehowl, and that's I think that's where I want him. So I can Bran and shield bearer. He basically has to take the initiative here, I think. Ooh, there's a monkey. Hello there. Okay, so he got the monkey first. I guess that's okay. We still have a brawl, we have 2 executes. He has some legendaries, but I think that's okay. We still have a Sylvanas. And a Cthulhu. No, let's not forget that. We have a 16-16 Cthulhu. That should be able to wipe the board, right? 16 divided by 3 is 5 on each. Actually, not really. It can't really deal with the board. Let's see. Do we Sylvanas here? If we Sylvanas and Cthulhu's Chosen, that's pretty good, I'd say. It's a little unimpressive, but then Cthulhu can wipe the board next turn. I guess that's okay. He has to win it from his legendaries here, and I think we have enough answers. Yeah, let's Sylvanas. It's unlikely he has a decent answer here.
Betrays you.
It's unlikely he has a decent answer to Sylvanas, except hitting stuff into her first. I think I'm okay with that. Because that means Sylvanas trades with the Monkey and the Fandral. So that's good. Might trade the Fandral into the Divine Shield, hit that with the Gore Howl, and then give me a 6-1. I think I'm still fine with that. Yeah. Yeah, this seems fine. I still have the Brand plus Shield Bearer coming up. Oh, another Fandral. Hello. Is he just flooding? No, he can't. That seems like a bad idea. It looks to me the thing you want to give me is the 6-1. I could be wrong. Okay, so there's 2 Fandrals on the board. That's fine with me. I can now put into white, right? Or... oh, hello. Well, that dies automatically, right? Whether it takes damage or... Oh, we can take... We can give him a taste of his own medicine. How about that? It's unlikely he's able to clear this. We just hit face to deal damage to Bolf here. And I don't think he can get through this easily. Or he has some amazing legendary like Deathwing. We can still deal with Deathwing. We have Execute. We can just Cthulhu Deathwing and he probably dies. And if not, then he dies the turn after. That seems fine. We also still have a Gore Howl. That's ridiculous. That is actually kind of ridiculous. Okay, it seems we're going to win this, and I don't think there's much our opponents can do here. It's actually kind of strange, but it seems like whoever monkeys first loses. Oh, that is a good card, though. That's certainly a good card to find. Golden, even. Ooh. I think if it replaces a golden card in your deck, then that's how it works. Yeah, I think we Cthulhu here. That should be able to wipe the board, and any damage dealt to his face will be dealt to Bolf instead. Oh, it does prevent all of the damage to his face, but I don't care about damage to his face. He can't deal with all my stuff here. So Bolf, I'm okay with Bolf. This takes forever, though. This takes literally forever. Oh, even with the Bran on the board, that's ridiculous. I should have killed Bolf first, alright. This is going to kill my turn timer. Let's not forget the attacks. Okay, enjoy the show, guys. Enjoy the show. Alright. Boom, boom. There we go. He can't possibly clear this unless he has Deathwing, so I think I'm okay with that. It's like the ultimate BM or something. Yeah, that doesn't do the trick. Alright, he knows it. He knows it. Alright, well played, sir. Well, I don't think I've ever done an episode with only 2 games, but this is going to be the one, guys. So, hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you'll enjoy the control meta that's about to happen in Hearthstone, as a counter to all the aggro shamans and all the zoo decks. And this seems to be a really nice deck to try. So if you have any suggestions on what decks to try next, please leave a comment below. Hope you enjoyed this episode very much. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.